Yeah, and actually, if you listen, it has this weird hiss that's in the back of it,
Right.
and it reminds me of like someone that's like has like a portable Walkman tape player,
Yes,
and
tape
they
player.
put the tape in there, but they played it like 80,000 times, so it's worn out, and it's like you put it in again, and it's like you can barely even hear it squeaking out of there because there's so much fuzz and distorted from this really old antique technology, which is the like you said the 80s. It's really working hard to capture that whole aesthetic.
It is time.
Hey guys, welcome to Galaxy Jams Reacts. So next we got Home, who is a very prolific synthwave artist. So I used to be in the hobby of collecting vaporwave vinyl records, which is a very aesthetic hobby to do. It does have like a big sub community and things like that.
Tell us about it.
No, it really is. There's
Sick,
like
man.
entire messaging boards that's devoted to very small synthwave artists making their own like awesome vinyl records. And so one of the most difficult holy grail records to get is this album that we're about to listen to called Odyssey. It's each of the records, it goes for thousands of dollars on Discogs. So, everyone's always trying to get more of this record and the artist doesn't really release some of it. So it's actually a very lovely album. So we're going to listen to Home with his song Resonance.
This song and all these types of music, I really like it. First off, always reminds me of like some '80s show, like an '80s scientific
I was
movie,
gonna
like
say Stranger Things. That's
right,
funny.
Stranger
Yep.
Things, or when they're doing the montage and they're putting together the science experiment, like weird science and stuff, and they're like, oh, we found a way to build a woman. Let's go, and they start mixing tubes and like they're all messing around. Somebody like sitting there, making a weird face, eating a sandwich in the background. I don't know, but. Every time I hear this type of music, that's all I can think of is the '80s montage from like one of those like weird like scientific geek movies.
Yeah, and actually, if you listen, it has this weird hiss that's in the back of it,
Right.
and it reminds me of like someone that's like has like a portable Walkman tape player,
Yes,
and
tape
they
player.
put the tape in there, but they played it like 80,000 times, so it's worn out, and it's like you put it in again, and it's like you can barely even hear it squeaking out of there because there's so much fuzz and distorted from this really old antique technology, which is the like you said the 80s. It's really working hard to capture that whole aesthetic.
Like the yellow and black Sony Sports Walkman.
Yeah, that I couldn't even fit in my pocket. I had to just kind of let it there.
You had the clip, man.
Yeah.
You had the belt clip. So let me ask you something, Mike. Since you're all into this type of music, which I always like it every time you play for me, but do they go out and play live shows for people?
A lot of the times they don't. I've seen a video of Home playing at what's like that festival where they burn a giant effigy in the middle of a Burning Man, right? So I've seen a video of him playing there, but really they don't really play out that much because a lot of these guys, they don't expect their music to be as big as it is, and it's like they're not like doing that lifestyle. It's not like a normal artist that's like used to being on tour and used to playing, and then he keeps releasing more and more music to support that lifestyle. It's more like you have someone that's like got a day to day, and you know, he's putting it out there, and then maybe he's playing some choice shows in select cities in a non-tour form, but really they don't play out as much as they need to, especially because of how high all of the numbers are, you know, in social media and different like music platforms by how popular this genre is. And so that's why it's so exciting whenever they do come around.
I love the artwork.
Yeah.
That's sick.
It's like, build your own computer. Here with this crystal kit.
Yeah.
Home Odyssey.
There's like I feel like I'm in a bar on an alien planet, and I go and like maybe I'm hitting it off with some alien being, and I go to use the restroom, and like I just get these images of like home flash in my head, and like I miss being home, and I want to go home. That's what this song makes me feel.
Like foreign and nostalgic at the same time,
Yes.
right? And I feel like music either like they can either tell a story or they can transport you, and some music does both. And like, I truly feel like when I'm listening to that, I'm vividly transported into like other places, right? It's always great.
Feel like I became Tron, and now I'm in Tron inside his Tron game.
Yeah, I felt like I was at a bar in Tron, and then I had to use the restroom, and this is the lovely music that's playing while I'm washing my hands and looking at myself in the mirror and checking my life's choices. You know what I'm trying to say?
Wanting to hang with the blue glowing people, not the red glowing people.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, you know, I shouldn't be here, you know.
I always wanted a light cycle.
Yeah.
I think what made that song really interesting was I wanted to comment this on the first time you paused, but like the bass line. And rhythm's not my strongest element, but it's like on the E's or something. Like there's some sort of interplay there where it's like obviously not on like the downbeats. And so when that comes in first, and then they bring the drum beat in, and it like it just has this like it just feels off, but it obviously works.
Oh, it definitely works. Yeah, I know that's like kind of like latent, like almost stumble.
Yes,
but it's not stumbling. Yeah, I love that.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Kai here with Galaxy Jams. I hope you enjoyed that React video. If you didn't know, we live stream a music improv show every single Tuesday, and we'd love to have you there. But if you want to hear what we sound like, just give us 30 seconds.